Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm hoping that my volume doesn't matter on my PlayStation. Just in case it does, I'm going to turn it up. Well, alright guys, you can see my screen now. No, we're not actually playing Minecraft right now. We are actually going to be talking about the 1.19 update. We will be exploring the rest of it in Minecraft soon. I just want to talk about it with y'all. And just to explain to y'all, if you don't know already, what 1.19 is, what it's about, and the mysteries that lie inside of it for 1.20 yet to explain to us. Alright, let's get started with the mangrove, which we have already seen in Minecraft on my video that I made the last, yesterday. I made it yesterday, it's the next day, and let's talk about the biome. As y'all saw in the video, it normally spawns in warm places such as jungles, and where we found it, it was by jungle and a swamp. It has also been found in places like that with other YouTubers, so I say that's about where they spawn. In warm biomes, the warm coral reef oceans. Are also there to tell you that. So let's talk about what you can make with their wood. In the mangrove forest or mangrove swamps, you will find the mangrove tree. On this tree, you find the mangrove propagule that is basically the sapling, even though technically it's not a sapling. It's a propagule. Well, I still don't know how I'm able to pronounce that sort of right. Ooh, that name is weird. But it grows the mangrove trees. If you have not already seen, it is a little green stick-like thing that goes straight up and down, and at the top of it there are these two little leaves sprouting, which is showing that a plant is growing out of it, which in this case is our mangrove tree. A mangrove tree is very, very tall. It also grows very fast. It probably grows, from what I've seen, the fastest out of any of the trees on its own without bone meal. And its wood is a very unique color. It has stripes, kind of like jungle wood, but its coloring is the complete opposite. It's kind of like crimson, but more orangish red. Just don't know what that color is. It's an orangish red. Is it orange? Is it red? Is it both? I'm pretty sure it's both. It has these orange highlighted stripes, just like the wood on its stripes has highlights like any other planks. You can make all the normal stuff, buttons, doors, Its trapdoors are probably the most unique out of all the other trapdoors because it is one of the few blocks in Minecraft that has like a sort of circle. Of course, Minecraft doesn't have circles, but like it's kind of like the Ender Pearl, you know, it's a bunch of squares making up a shape that looks like a circle. It's like that. You can make really cool builds with it, including traffic lights, cool windows, and lots more. Its doors are like a ancient Chinese door, especially with that little circle design mixing with that red color is just magnificent. And there are roots there, roots and muddy roots. So we'll get to the muddy roots later. Cool thing they added. Cool thing alert. Now on my screen you should see it actually. Scary. Hold on, guys. That is better. As you can see, they added the mangrove trees. They have moss and vines that grow off of them. They have lots of leaves. You see that gray stuff, grayish black. We'll get to that in a minute. As you can see how I was talking about, very big roots and sort of little wood, which is very unique, very different from the rest of the trees. Rest of the trees have, you know, little or same amount of wood as there is leaves. Little leaves, more wood, but not in this case. This case, there are big leaves, there are less wood, not because of the leaves, but because of their giant roots. You can see those giant roots with the moss carpet on them. They can be very, very high up. And those propagills you see on that tree? Yeah, propagil. A propagil to my left of the screen. Propagills, they grow on the leaves of the tree, which is very unique. You don't break the leaves to get it. You actually break the propagil that's hanging from the leaves. And it is very unique, very special compared to the others. No other tree has really done this, I don't think. I have been playing Minecraft for a while, and I don't think so. It can spread onto mountains. They have these cool little ponds and waterfalls on them. Let's just do it in a live example. Don't leave the trees floating. That is right. Don't. It's very scary, especially if you find that tree again and you just see it floating. Creepy. But anyway, aside from this very unique tree, let's get to the muddy mangrove roots. It is the mud mixed in with the It's mud kind of encaged with the roots surrounding the mud. It is very nice. As you see here, this is my little pond. We'll get to the froggies later. Let's go ahead and turn it to peaceful for these examples. As you can see, mobs do spawn in this biome. It's peaceful. Very, very nice. As you can see, they have tadpoles. But before we get to the frogs and tadpoles and all of that wonderful stuff, let's skip over to that beautiful mud. Magnificent, truly magnificent. This block here that I am about to search up is mud. Let's go ahead and just, yep, here it is, the muddy mangrove roots. Da, 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 da. Let's check out some examples of these beautiful blocks. This, like I was talking about earlier, are the muddy mangrove roots. This block appears when the mangrove roots go into the ground, into the mud. I can hopefully, yep, right here, show you an example of that happening. Goes down pretty deep, as you can see. Goes down deep. And here is the mangrove tree. Tall roots. Let's get a close up at the propagule. Moss carpet in that striped pattern. Very beautiful. But let's look at that very majestic color that I have right over here. Isn't it majestical? It certainly is. But let's get that beautiful color to shine by adding some torches. Beautiful. As you can see, they have buttons, all of this beautiful stuff, and it's leaking through to and on the mountain. Very beautiful. You can see it over there too, and over there it's doing it, I'm pretty sure. Can't see the other side of it, but I'm pretty sure it is. Very nice structure. No, this will not spawn, but let's get to the mud. This is mud. The block here that sounds squishy and everyone wants to play with. With putting mud with some wheat. Putting mud with some wheat will let you craft this, packed mud. We get our packed mud here. Yeah, for my mangrove roots. Get our packed mud here. It is the same thing as this regular mud, but it is the more brown, more dirty and is the mud packed together to make this beautiful block. If I give you a small house example later when we get to that, you may be able to see if I get some more of the packed mud here. You may be asking, where can you find packed mud in the inventory? Well, here. If I put 4 of these here, I get the mud bricks. These very, very lovely sounding blocks are useful for builds in the mangrove swamp because of how lovely they look. And of course, we have the mud bricks other forms. These. Take a look at this beautiful selection. Now, I am going to build a house with mud, and you will see what I mean by very beautiful. Very, very pretty block. Let's get this here built. That looks nice. Now I'll do the same on this side. And now that is nice. Make this here. Then we add this layer as the packed mud. That's okay. Mud, guys, mud. Nice. I like it. I like it. Well, that's mud for you. Mud. Magnificent mud. Now let's get to our beautiful creatures you may have saw hopping around over here. The frog. It jumps very high. Hi, another portal. Nuggets. This is my frog pond. Looks like our little tadpoles hatched. Ooh, some of them turned into frogs, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yep, they're turning into frogs. There's 1, 2, 3. Had 4 frogs. 4. 2 turned into tadpoles. 2 tadpoles turned into frogs. So if we come over here, you can see we have this beautiful item. Here it is. Frog spawn. This frog spawn turns into our new tadpoles. If we come here, we see frogs and tadpole. The tadpole is what we're going to be working on. This beautiful creature right here is, just like in real life, the baby of a frog. The frog spawn the frog eggs, known as frog spawn, will eventually, takes a long time actually, will turn eventually into tadpoles. Like we see here, these were all hatched from this frog spawns. Frog spawn. Just like fish, they flop around when they're spawned, but underwater they are just fine. These tadpoles will grow up and turn into the frog. If I can find one of them without them hopping away. Here we go. This is the frog. There are 3 different colors of the frog. We'll get to the other colors later, but let's talk about this. Frogs that jump very high, as you see. They like jumping on lily pads and swimming in the water. Their swimming animation, very cool, as you can see. Let's get some of those frog spawn eggs. frog spawn eggs. Let's talk about those 3 different colors. If he's in the swamps, if we go in a straight line, if we keep going, as you can see, the mangrove swamps are very, very big. Those little ponds may be not just little ponds, but very, very big areas of water. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. All you gotta do is swim. They will spawn in a normal swamp, but if you spawn one in here, it is orange. If you spawned one in the savannah biome, it is this little grayish color. And if you spawn them in snow, they're green. Here's my house, my beautiful house. Now you're probably wondering, what happens if you spawn them on snow? Let's build our own fake little ice enclosure. As you can see, this is all snow. We can make some pretend little snow hills even. Just to pretend. Put little icebergs. And they're still the same color. Oh, class dismissed. Bye. You might be wondering, what color are they in the jungle? Because you just had to know. Well, if you spawn them in the jungle they're the same little color. Alright, class dismissed. Bye. Let's know more about the frog. The frog is a very weird creature that eats magma cubes and slimes. Slimes, they only poop out the slime balls. You can breed them with slime balls and yada yada. There's our brandly new hatched little tadpoles. Which means the others will be hatching soon. Let's see them. As you can see, just like some new frog spawn. The frogs will eat magma cubes, as I was saying. This problem can be fixed. As you can see, it is not a baby magma cube. We turn them into babies. These slimes will eat them. As you can see, they drop the frog light. Let's see them do it again. Yep, they stick their little tongues out. Our little guy deserves a magma cube. Magma cubes. You get frog lights. The color depends on what type color frog they are. Archer, verdant, and the pearlescent. Phantoms. We can fix the phantom problem very easily. Get out of here, phantoms. Now, 1.19 has the warden, but do you really need to see it? Do you really need to know what the warden looks like? You do? Oh, fine. These are the warden blocks. I'm just gonna grab this. That's all we're explaining today. We'll explain the warden and we'll explain the catalyst. That's all I'm explaining for y'all about this, because this stuff is scary. Oh, and the allay came. Yay, everyone knew about the allay. I'm just gonna run. Keep it on creative. I want to see the sonic boom. Fun. Entertainment. After a little while, if he can't sense anything, he'll start digging underground. This will be fun. I think this is going to be the rest of the video, just watching this. While that's happening. When you kill something near, it spreads. It spreads depending on how much XP that mob drops. Like, say we kill this warden next to it. If we even can kill it. something will die. I'm trying to explain. As you can see, he dropped the catalyst. Spread. When it spreads, you will get the trophy. It spreads. I want to spread more. What you just heard was it digging back under the ground. It will never be heard of again. See if we spawn this here. Let's just do the orange drop farm real quick. Since if it has XP near it, it will not be afraid to spread. Spread, come on. Guys, I think that's gonna end off this video. We explored the warden. We explored the mangrove. Did not explore the allies. We explored the frogs. We explored the tadpoles. We explored mostly everything. Except the ancient city. And its mysterious portal. And what shall happen